So let us talk about data mining today. This is a very important topic. Data mining is an interdisciplinary subfield of computer science. So this is the computational process of discovering patterns. This is very important. Finally, we will be talking only about patterns because actually taking out or finding out these patterns from large data sets, big data, which involves a method at the intersection of artificial intelligence, say machine learning, statistics, and database systems. All these things are involved. Computer science people might be knowing all this. So the overall goal of this data mining process is to find or to extract information, to discover pattern, to extract information from data set, and then transform it into an understandable structure for further use. Transforming also is involved. So data mining is the analysis step of the knowledge discovery in databases, the process that is KDD. And the term is in itself a misnomer because the goal is the extraction of patterns and knowledge from large amount of data, not the extraction of data itself. See? The goal is the extraction of patterns and knowledge, not the extraction of data itself. We are not extracting the data, we are not mining the data. So this term is frequently applied to any form of large-scale data or information processing. It may be collection, extraction, warehousing, analysis, and statistics, as well as any application of computer decision support system, including artificial intelligence, machine learning as business intelligence. The actual data mining task is automatic or semi-automatic analysis of large quantities of data to extract previously unknown. This is very important. Those things which are unknown, you need to extract those patterns or information through some automatic or semi-automatic analysis. And interesting patterns such as groups of data records, which is also known as cluster analysis, and unusual records, which is anomaly detection, and dependencies, which is done by association rule mining. So this usually involves using database techniques such as spatial indices. So this is one of the way how we extract information or mine information. So these patterns can then be seen as a kind of summary of input data and may be used in further analysis, or for example in machine learning or predictive analytics. So the term, the related term also is when you will come across data mining is data dredging, data fishing, and data snooping. These refer to the use of data mining methods to sample parts of larger population data set that are too small for reliable statistical inference to be made about the validity of any patterns discovered. So these three terms you will be encountering when you are learning data mining. So these methods can, however, be used in creating new hypotheses to test against the larger data populations. Data mining is inferring new information from already collected data. Traditionally, job of data analyst it was, and computers have actually changed this and far more efficient to comb through data using a machine than eyeballing the statistical data. So let us formally define data mining. Data mining in data is the non-trivial process of identifying valid, novel, potentially useful, and ultimately understandable patterns in data. So let us have a comparison or talk in terms of data mining, also in terms of data analysis. So in terms of software and the marketing thereof, data mining is actually not equal to data analysis. Because data mining implies software uses some intelligence over simple grouping and partitioning of data to infer new information. Whereas data analysis is more in line with standard statistical software, that is web stats. So this usually present information about subsets and relations within the recorded data set. Whereas data mining is putting intelligence into to infer new information. And what is data mining? What is not data mining? Lookup or phone number in phone directory, sorry, not data mining. Query a web search engine from information about Amazon or any other word or company is not data mining. But what is data mining? Certain names or modes prevalent in US locations or Indian locations and grouping together similar documents returned by search engine according to their context. This is data mining. There are various techniques of data mining. Few of them let me highlight: classification, clustering, regression, and association rules. So why mine data? This is a very important question. Why to mine data? What is the scientific point of view or viewpoint? Data collected and stored at enormous speed, GB. Today we have enormous amount of data, say remote sensors, a satellite, telescope scanning the skies, microarrays generating gene expression data, or say scientific simulation generating terabytes of data. So these traditional techniques are infeasible to for this raw data. So data mining may help us and scientists and every other individual or group in classifying and segmenting data and in hypothesis formation. This is how data mining is performed. This is sort of architecture. These are databases and data warehouses. Data metadata. You have data mining applications. Four types I just showed you. Then data mining results, and this is front end. And these are the data mining queries being sent by the user. These are data mining applications, and these are the database queries. So try to understand that it is not actually taking out of data, just like something is stored in database you are picking out. No, this is actually inferring new information and finding the patterns. There are various related fields you will be coming across. Data mining, machine learning is one of them. Visualization databases and statistics. They work in tandem in close coordination. And this is data mining and knowledge discovery, KDD. This is data mining process revisited again. Now, this is data warehouse. You have selection and cleaning, then the transformation, then data mining actually done here. Then interpretation and evaluation, finding the patterns and the rules. And this is the knowledge. And this is the understanding of us, the user. There are various major data mining tasks like classification, like predicting an item class, then association like A and B and C, they occur frequently. For example, visualization to facilitate human discovery, estimation, predicting a certain value, and deviation detection like finding changes, and link analysis like finding relationship. So these are all tasks which are involved in data mining. What are the uses of data mining? In other sciences of computer science or other fields of various fields, subfields like AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning that involve combinatorial or game data mining, good for analyzing winning strategies to games and thus developing intelligent AI opponents. That is, for example, chess. Then we have business strategies. We can involve data mining like market basket analysis, identifying customer demographics, preferences, and purchasing patterns. Risk analysis, like product defect analysis, means analyzing product defect rates for a given plant and predict possible complications down the line. For example, also user behavior validation, like fraud detection. So in the realm of cell phones, comparing phone activity to calling records, this can help detect calls made on cloned phones. Also, credit cards, comparing purchases with historical purchases. So, in this way, we can detect activity with stolen cards. And health and sciences like protein folding, predicting protein interaction functionality with biological cells. Application of this research include determining causes and possible cures of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and some cancers caused by protein misfolds. Also going to extraterrestrial intelligence, so scanning satellite receptions for possible transmission from other planets. These are the sources of data for data mining. First of all, databases, most obvious. The text documents, computer simulation, and now social networks. What are the advantages of data mining? Various, advantages we just saw in detail. but let me point wise explain it to you. Marketing, retail, finance, banking, manufacturing, and government. But there are certain challenges also as far as data mining is concerned, like scalability, dimensionality, complex and heterogeneous data. Then data quality is also a concern. Data ownership and distribution, privacy preservation, streaming data. You might have seen it in my data warehousing explanation. All these are certain challenges. So, in conclusion, comprehensive data warehouses that integrate operational data with customer, supplier, and market information have resulted in explosion of information. So, competition requires timely and sophisticated analysis on an integrated view of the data. However, there is a growing gap between more powerful storage and retrieval systems and the user's ability to effectively analyze and act on the information they contain. And data mining is going to give you a solution for this. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.